triple equal highs, bro? Are we dead ass? Triple equal highs, and we don't take them out during Asia, or not Asia, New York AM. Are we serious? Is it equal high, or it wasn't even equal highs? It was triple highs, bro. Is that patched? And in addition to that, it was a session high. It was London, and I'm pretty sure. Well, it was London highs for sure. I don't know if it was Asia highs, but bro, like I get that we have a lot of selling power right now. We've been dumping the past few days, and so obviously my higher time frame bias was bearish, right? Like I'm expecting today to be bearish, but I want some sort of an internal sweep for buy side liquidity, and we had triple highs, bro. Are we? I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess that just didn't play out today. Maybe I got a little bit greedy, but I don't think it was crazy. I saw people take profit in just their positions, their exit where they exited before the session, the triple equal fucking highs. But I didn't think I thought we'd have no problem delivering to that draw. I mean, if I'm not, I'm not like the best trader in the world. So if I made a mistake, please let me know. But dude, this is low key crazy, no? This is a crazy. Yeah, this is Asia and London highs. This is like, I don't know. I've never seen something like this happen where we gotten so close to triple highs and we just don't take it and then we dump. I was thinking about taking profit at this wick, but I'm a greedy Asian, and so I decided I wanted to see this hit. And quite honestly, I didn't think we'd have a problem at all. Now I know we start rejecting, it'd get a little bit hard to get up here, right? Because we have this order block, this bearish order block. We have wicks here that we could reject off of. We perfectly reject off the CE of this wick, and we just dump. We don't even take these highs, bro. I mean, it was low key insane to me, but the trade itself was super good, bro. Like my execution was just really shitty, I guess. I just got really bad execution here, but the trade itself was so nice. I really, really like the analysis. This would have been my best trade. I would have hit for 1.2K here for full TP if I had hit full TP. And 1.2 times 5, that would have been damn near. I don't even know. Let me do the math. I still need, yeah. I mean, even though I'm Asian, I still need a calculator, bro. I'm the type of Asian where I'm not good at math. So 1.2 times 5 would have been 6. So I would have made 6K today. 6,000 would have put me closer to getting that 10K payout. But I mean, what can we fucking do, right? What can we do? If price doesn't decide to take out triple equal highs, I'm not trading the rest of the day. Okay, so I just took that L, or not an L. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not grateful. Okay, I still took a win. There's plenty of people who lost. There's plenty of people who blew accounts. There's plenty of people who actually broke even. But I'm just saying, like, it was kind of crazy how we weren't able to take out the triple equal highs today for me personally. And so I just got hit out at trailing stop loss and then break even. So let me tell you guys just what the thought process was of this entire trade, though. So coming today, obviously I was bearish, right? We had inversed this 4-hour bearish gap overnight, though. So because of that, I was looking for us to find some sort of internal buy side liquidity right after that because we inversed this 4-hour gap, right? The 4-hour gap. Let me just mark it out right here. And so because of that, I was looking for something to the upside. And in addition to that, that wasn't the biggest thing. But in addition to that, we had a lot of, we had a fat ass daily wick here from yesterday. And I marked out equilibrium. And this first blue line is the equilibrium or the CE of this daily wick. And on the 4-hour, we have another CE here that we could reject off of. So we have two key levels that are kind of aligned with one another. Now this is pretty far because it's a higher time frame, but if we draw a fib tool or a standard deviation tool and I marked out this manipulation leg, or I think it was on the 1-hour, this 1-hour manipulation leg, we had this -1 standard deviation level here aligned with that daily CE. That's a very, very nice key level, right? In addition to that, I was already looking for some sort of draw to the upside, maybe to this inverse Ferrari up on the daily area, maybe to even this previous day high, right? Because I really, really just wanted to see a retrace back into this daily Ferrari gap for today. And so I was leaning, like, bullish, although on a high time frame we're obviously bearish. I hope you guys can get what I mean by that when I'm saying that. I said it a lot. On a lower time frame I'm bullish, but on a high time frame I can still be bearish. But I'm still looking for internal highs to get swept before we can make further movement lower. And so that was what I was kind of looking for today. And so my draws were that 4-hour high were these triple equal highs. Potentially this 4 hour high here. Potentially, a stretch would have been that previous day high. Um, Another draw was this -1 standard deviation level, which we never even hit, never even got close to that. But yeah, so key levels were that -1 standard deviation level area because of that 1 hour manipulation leg. Another key level was that CE of that daily wick. Another key level is that 4 hour CE wick that we still haven't tapped into. So I wouldn't be surprised if we tap into that, because that's also in OTE of this range. So I wouldn't be surprised if we tap into this key level here and then we start buying up, and then Friday tomorrow is going to be some sort of a little retracement day. Usually we get those on Fridays where if we just been dumping the past entire week, Friday can be a little bit of a nice retracement week that we may get tomorrow. So look for that, where maybe if we finish like this today, Friday may take out this previous day high, or maybe even tap into this, fair value gap, right? So I'll have a little baseline. But yeah, so because of that, I was looking for, I even said it in the Discord, a little manipulation move, right? So at 8:44 a.m. I'm Central Time, so at 9:44 a.m. New York time, right? So when price was around here, right, we were just chopping up, and it was pretty cool to see because I'm getting like a few more people that are joining Discord now, and so there's obviously gonna be more opinions. There's obviously gonna be a lot different biases, right? And it's just pretty cool to see because a long time ago, when it was just me and a couple other dudes in there, we generally had the same bias. But now there's a lot of other people who are making up their own bias. Not making up, sorry, who are looking at different things, seeing different things, right? And rightfully so. And so we're all able to see at different perspectives and different angles, right? And so there was a little bit of a back and forth today, which is completely fine. Like, I love that. I love seeing that. I love seeing all the different angles and different perspectives. It just opens up different angles and allows you to see, different possibilities. So some people were bearish, right? Bear bias. Some people were bullish. I was bullish personally. I said I would really like to see one more sell side sweep, right? I was bullish. But we weren't even really buying up higher, so that's why some people thought we would head lower because we were just consolidating in this area. However, I took that as just a need for a little bit more of a sweep because we had a key level here, right, at 9:44, right? We didn't really, or we no, sorry, wait, when was that? 8:44 a.m. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm tripping. Okay, so 8:44 a.m. I said that we need a manipulation leg, right? A sell side sweep. Because we don't have enough buying power. Like when the new 4 hour candle opens, manipulate lows and start to buy. Immediately, I couldn't find it because it was so close. Literally immediately after I say that, right? 9:44, we dump, we manipulate these lows, and then we buy back up again. However, we manipulated in one internal sell side, right? But I wanted that new 4 hour candle to manipulate the lows and then start to buy. What do? That new 4 hour candle opens perfectly. We still respect this key level. We wick off of that, hit that -1 standard deviation level perfectly as the new 10 hour AM candle opens. Boom. Easy. I really should have entered here. If this was an eval, I would have full ported 50 contracts into the trade. I'm not even joking. Very, 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 like, it happened. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? What I wanted to see happened. All right. Everything that I want to see happened, and as soon as that happened, I just pair it. I don't trade key levels, right? Like, I don't enter off of key levels. Sorry, my bad. I trade key levels. I don't enter off of them. I use them as confluence, and so I had strong confluence, very strong confluence. That's why I was so confident in this trade. We sweep that. Don't remember if there was an SMT or not. I don't think there was an SMT. We took out those SMTs, this bullish SMTs. Yeah, so we take that. And then we inverse this 1 minute. That's my entry. Boom. I actually enter prematurely off of that. I just enter off of changing the state of delivery area. As I'm confident we're gonna inverse this, and we do. So we get a little bit of an earlier entry, which is great. Would have been a 157-point move. This close to hitting my biggest trade. But triple equal highs are officially patched. So after we take out, this kind of high here, I guess, and then I guess all I can think of really is us rejecting off the CE of this 4 hour wick here. And there's also, a lot of high resistance liquidity here, but the way the 15-minute closed, man, and the way the 15-minute candle closed, 30-minute candle closed, like, it's really insane that we did not take out this level, especially after this fat manipulation leg. I marked that out, and on the 15-minute, this manipulation leg marks out this key level. 5-minute manipulation leg marks out this key level. Two key levels align perfectly with one another past triple equal highs. We don't take those out. Low-key pretty insane to me. But hopefully you guys understood why I took the trade. We also have a very nice market maker buy model about to play out. Um, if I can go back to the model that I usually trade and think whether I stuck to most of it, well, I stuck to the macro session, which is great. I stuck to what is it, market maker buy model, which is great. Didn't really have a clean unicorn model. If I really want to enter off of unicorn, I'm learning as I learn, because I'm always going to be learning. Like I said, I'm always going to be learning. Something that I've learned is a unicorn model. Well, I've always known this, but a perfect unicorn model never shows. It shows up, but it usually shows up pretty late. Okay, like if we want to be really picky, we could say that you could have entered off of this low, high, lower low, higher high, right? But once it makes the higher high already, the move's already been played out. And so one thing I've kind of realized is entering off of, you know, oh, actually, sorry, that was a 2 minute. So you could have been still like there's not really a clean unicorn model you could really enter off of here, right? Other than like the 5 or 15 minute, I guess. The 15-minute unicorn could. Why am I lagging? Why am I lagging? The 15 unicorn, not even 15. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like unicorn models don't most of the times won't show up until the move is most likely done. Now, if it does show up, it turns into an A plus setup, right? So something I've learned is that if you guys also trade silver bullet and unicorn models, be very cautious if you're trying to look for a perfect unicorn, because that's what I used to do. And I used to mess up a lot of trades like that because the move would have already played out. We've already taken a draw on liquidity. We've already taken internal sell side or internal buy side. And then we would start retracing into that unicorn that I was looking at. And then I'd just get absolutely plowed. And so something I can kind of recommend is using key levels, look for liquidity sweeps, and look for an inverse for value gap to get you guys those fast moves and to get you guys those aggressive entries. Now, these entries you won't be able to enter, right? Like this entry wouldn't have happened if I wasn't confident. If I wasn't confident that my levels were hit, if I wasn't confident that I want to see something, the specific thing happened, if I wasn't confident, this wouldn't have been an entry. Because really, what can I enter off of other than this inverse, right? On a higher time frame, we're not doing anything. Like a 5 minute close bearish. So what made me enter here? Like I said, it's just marking out key levels and knowing what's happening. Just from, I guess you can call it intuition. Although I wouldn't say I have too much intuition because I've been trading for under like a year. But it's just seeing things happen over and over again, and it's journaling. I think journaling has helped a bunch, and just seeing things, seeing what I want to happen, and those things actually happening has helped me enter a lot more confidently and catch moves like this that almost hit for full take profit, but didn't end up doing so because I don't know. Market is being very, I don't know. Please say I was recording, please. Y'all saw that, right? Yeah, hopefully y'all saw that. But yeah, very, pretty. Oh, well, I forgot to show you guys. Oh, it's still a copy trade, so would have been what it is 300 times 5, so 1.5. So still, like I said, not a bad day, but could have been a lot better. Could have been the biggest trade of my life easily. Loki hurts a little bit. Loki got a little pissed off, but it's all good, bro. It's all good. We'll come back tomorrow. Price action is looking nice, and yeah, I just came back to the house because I have to move my brother in to college as well, and so I will be going back on Saturday. I already missed the apartment, bro. Like, I am trading on my laptop because I left my PC. I have my PC obviously at my apartment, so just at this setup for now. But grateful that we were able to catch a W today. And yeah, man, God's timing. I mean, whenever God gives it to me, I'll just let it happen, right? Right now, I'm just living His plan, living throughout what He's showing me and how He's guiding me, and so far, it's it's just going right. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully, you guys understood the trade recap. Solid day. Probably go get a haircut. Probably golf a little, workout, and journal the trade. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, stay safe, y'all boys. Take smart trades. God bless, and yeah, stay safe. See y'all boys. Love y'all.